That didn't kill anything. Was it targeting my Landsverk? That was the world's worst. Hey guys, Quicksilver Gaming here, bringing you another episode of Call to Arms Gates of Hell Ostfront. This is our hardcore Soviet campaign, Operation Day 14. We are on the defense, and last episode I left off with the conundrum of should I go T-34-85s or Su-85s, and when I looked at the Su-85 and the 85M, they are 24 manpower, whereas a T-34-85 is 25 manpower, and to me it was sort of just a no-brainer that I'll take the T-34s in the short term. Obviously I eventually want to grab SUs, but the Su-100 will be more of the tank that I aim for, whereas I was going with the Su-85 as sort of a stopgap, because I imagine the Germans will start throwing Panthers or Tigers at us soon, and the 85 can deal with them to an extent, whereas the 100, the Su-100 can definitely deal with, even going up to a King Tiger, it could knock it out from the side, or a lucky hit, something like that. But we went with T-34s though, and I did also unlock the OT-34-85 Flame. I didn't unlock any of the bed spring armor or sandbag variants, didn't really have enough research, and I think I would just like to spend that research to unlock the Su-100 later. As far as our mission, this one sucks. It is the worst of all worlds, the low amount of currency with the high amount of ammunition. At least it's against the Germans instead of the Finns. You guys have heard me say I hate facing the Finns. It's 2-star instead of 3-star. And this map is not my favorite because usually the objectives are here and here. Now there'll be 3 objectives because of where we are in the campaign, but it's really hard to support either objective because there's a road that goes like all the way back here that you connect to. So not my favorite map to defend. But, you know, you take what you're given. And let's go over what I'm bringing onto today's battlefield, because it's quite different from my normal gig here. And the call-ins aren't exactly in the order of where they will come in on. So maybe I should actually go through them in the order that they'll come in. So call-in 2 is actually the call-in that I'll call in first, and it is 2 rifle squads, a recon squad, and a medic. So nice group of infantry to sit on the battlefield right away. Call-in 3 is what we'll bring on next, and it's our 2 107s, 3 supply trucks, a commissar, and this little 45 mil that's been with us for a while now. Now, the next call-in will probably be call-in 1. And it's just a bunch of infantry, so rifle squad, command squad, border guard squad, another commissar, and then 2 of our tank crew because I couldn't fit them in the further call-ins. Now call-in 4 and 5 are just tanks, and they're sort of a mishmash of things. Because the T-34-85 is 25 manpower, it's a little difficult to move around, but we have this stolen Landsverk L-62 anti-aircraft vehicle that is 15, so that makes it a nice 40 manpower for the 2 of them. Add in 2 regular T-34-1943s, which are still great tanks, even though we have the T-34-85 now, and that rounds out call-in 4. And then call-in 5 is an OT-34-85 Flame, a T-34-85, and then 2 T-34-1943s. So that fits nicely into that 90 manpower. And then we just have 2 medium mortar barrages. We used a lot of our mortar barrages last battle against the Finns because they just, spam artillery. That's all they do. I would love to receive more support stars, but unfortunately the mission that we have is, I think it's the absolute worst mission that you can get. The low currency and high ammunition. As long as you're just smart about your ammunition, you really shouldn't have any issues. I resupply like everything that I'm keeping in my army, but I'm also aggressive in selling off things that I know I will never use again. So that's just some pointers there. Let's dive right on in and see how rough this might be. Actually, well, it'll be interesting to see what the Germans actually bring to this battle. That's the most important part to me. But I will see you on the battlefield. Alright, here we are on the battlefield. It is a terrible snowy day, and for as much griping as I had about this map, they have given us absolutely phenomenal defensive positions, so automatically makes us a little bit better. As you can see, all our objectives are on one side of the map. I'll probably put like a 45mm looking down here, or maybe a T-34-85 looking down here, I'm not sure. If they try to come across this bridge, that'll be bad. I don't know if the AI really goes across the bridge much, though. So, man, this would be a time where miners would be phenomenal. Now, that being said, I don't know if the enemy will just come from the northeast. It's a very likelihood. But the northeast objective isn't in a terrible location. It's not in the best location, but it's not in a terrible location. I do have to worry about this. I will probably just put an officer out here to make sure the enemy doesn't come across this way. There are two ways to ford this little river. I think the other one's right over here. Yeah, I mean, that's not really fording it, but you go over here through there, and then the bridge itself. So, trying to think where I actually want to set up my defense. I mean, having defenses in these trees would be good. Defending this little village here. This is sort of a high ground looking down, so actually, I'll probably put our 45 like right here in this tree. Hopefully its barricades don't stop it from shooting. And then I'll probably put another... I don't know if I want to defend here. As I said, maybe I'll put like my recon guys and an officer over here, and I will just see what's going on over there. But I think our artillery could probably go right here, and it should be able to cover... no, just put it like right here. That's probably the best bet. So let's get this rolling, and it'd be nice if our trucks could be closer to artillery pieces. This truck disobeyed its order already. You guys go out over here, and let's have this infantry go up over here, and this infantry probably up over here. And I think that is just about everybody rolling out nice and early. Grab the 45. As I said, maybe right over here would be good for it. And then the artillery, I think I said somewhere about here would be good for the howitzers. And yeah, I like that. That feels good. We should put our medic somewhere safe. Behind that building is a great spot. Take this time to do some of the micro. So I think if you were to sit right here, and that way I could have you look down that road with your binoculars, and then these guys over here just spread out like so, that would probably be great for all of that. These guys just barreling through fences, causing HOA fees galore, complaints from the neighbors. Yep, no respect for personal property And there might have been somebody pooping in there. Who knows? Anyways, let's get these unloaded. Don't really need all of these supply trucks hanging out all the time over here. So we'll send them back a little as we deploy our artillery. Need to make sure they have nice lines of fire. Might do something like this, and then you could probably sit right there. And then this 45, I think, could sit right there. That would probably be great, or... yeah, I think that's a good spot. It might die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. And just a lot of micro with this infantry coming up. I don't really like the... yeah, something like that. You guys will grab foxholes and go out there. Have you guys build foxholes. What are they called? A gun pit. Not the greatest. You guys know that last time I had some issues with my gun not really having good line of sight, unfortunately. And then another guy up here. Alright. So there is call-in 1. Let's have this group move up over here. And tank crew, you guys could be back here. And the marksman, you guys can be up there. Conscripts, ooh. You guys should probably be in the woods over here. Spot any flanking maneuvers by the enemy. And what do we have? Officer. This officer should probably be maybe right up here. And let's do some micro over here. See if you can look all the way down that road. Perfect. And then we have another officer in here. And I think I would like him to go maybe here. Alright, let's start having you guys dig in. So, something like so. And you two could dig in. And you two. The reason I'm splitting up like this is sometimes there's some really, really terrible micro. Actually, I want you guys to go there. Where they don't actually dig into their foxhole. Well, they dig, but they don't get into it. Point in case, this guy right here. And whoever built that foxhole didn't get in it. You didn't get in it. You didn't get in yours. You didn't get in yours. So, just to prove my point right there. They don't always go in where you want them to go. And over here. Ooh, this looks like a really nice little spot right here, to be honest. For the marksman. And let's grab you, turn you into group 1. Let's put a supply truck right there. Well, you don't want to do anything. Just have you guys moving about. The enemy should be appearing any moment now. So let's just have these maybe out over here. They are just conscripts, so. And then actually, can you go here? Where's our other officer? I'm not really sure. But grab your binoculars and I would like you to look out as far possible as you can. Here comes the enemy, so southeast, and then sort of more east. That's not too bad. Let's have some of these guys spread out a little bit more. And alright, there's a PZ-3J infantry coming across. Let's see. So over here, I would actually like you guys. Forgot about you guys. Wonder if they can just, not really sure where to shoot with my artillery. But we need to... I forgot to dig in with these guys. Screwed up a little there. Would like them to spread out just a bit. There's some nice artillery targets over here. And I can see infantry running across over here. Brandenburgers, interesting. Those are elite units, but looks like we had a nice setup. We do have... okay, whatever. 45mm looks like it's completely taken out. Probably from the PZ-3. And then have this little guy come back when he's done. And there's our cavalry. So have you move up. And this T-34 could move up like so. And this T-34... or that's the Landswerk. Where's the other T-34? There we go. I would like this one over here, and the Landswerk could go maybe right here. I think that sounds like a great idea. Hopefully everybody is in their foxhole. It's like we set up fairly well. See if our artillery can hit that. Actually, there's a bunch of infantry by that tank. If we can maybe get some pot shots over there. This front over here looks like it's doing fine. I have no idea what this truck is doing. That was crazy. Get back in your foxhole, though. Heal up. Okay, looks like that is no longer necessary. Let's just have you guys move over here, except for the SMG guy. There we go. Now we have T-34s up. Let's see what we can do with this T-34. Maybe there. I actually don't like where you guys are, so maybe under fire you guys can dig foxholes. This T-34 is fine over there. Let's just see about that. Somebody needs to heal up over there. Okay, doesn't look too bad. There's a bunch of stuff over here that I will probably just drop some artillery on. Or mortars, I should say. And actually, probably drop some artillery over there too. Is this gun fixable? I don't know. It is. Okay, so let's grab a medic. You can save his life. Oh, that's actually a problem. They are coming across. Okay, okay, okay. Move, 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 move. That's a big problem. Change ammo. Oh no, I'm a terrible tank driver. Keep driving, keep driving. What am I doing? Come on. I think the front tank is down. And that should have gone straight through it. And then this one, just looking at the map, it's a little chaotic. Okay. I think that was good. Okay. Alright, so there's all sorts of stuff over here. Can we just target that with artillery? Looks like there were some nice explosions going off over there. What was that? Panzer IV-H. Okay, so that's more of a big boy. Martyr 2. That can cause problems for us, but I think we can take care of it. And there's a big piece of artillery. That's just mortar that. And yep, that seems fine. Let's just continue to hit that. And what's coming down there? Okay, that tank looks like it's down. And that tank crew looks like it's down. Okay. Let's bring... Ooh, nice explosion. Let's bring this T-34-85 back over here. I know its track is a little messed up, but that's fine. How about you guys get in these foxholes, and you can get in that foxhole, you can get in that foxhole, you can get in that one, and you can get in that one. Alright. Why are there so many guys over here? Okay. You have an SMG, go over there, and... Right, we need to take out that... This should go... Doesn't say that it would go through it? This is an 85 millimeter. Oh, because I'm on the... Hey, what's that? Alright, that's cooking off. This'll go bye-bye. We should be able to high explosive another shot on it. Let's just kill their crew. And then what is behind it? I do need... I'm running out of ammo though for it. So let's bring up that T-34, this T-30... Oh! Well, okay there. That was probably from the H. I probably wasn't paying attention. That wouldn't surprise me, actually, if that was from the H. But that definitely needs ammo. That seems suicidal. Let's have that artillery bombard over there. somebody going to take it out? Alright, what is going on? I guess we could send a medic out here. Actually, probably you, then... Ugh, come on. You, then you, and then back. Alright, feel pretty good about that. It's interesting they all funneled over into here. What was that from? Oh, Martyr 2. Okay. Well, I think something just hit that Martyr 2. Alright, so we have the victory. But that being said, doesn't mean we're done. Alright, need you to repair up. So that's the 85, I like that. I think once the gunfire sort of subsides, I'll definitely begin scavenging in full. That was interesting that they tried to go down the bridge. It just didn't work out for them one bit. So Martyr 2, 3J, and a 3J. So we saw an H. That means they're really close to Tigers or Panthers. There's the H. I think there was another H, wasn't there? Or was that the... That might have been the only H. So what was that? 3.7 centimeter flat. Huh, cool. It's artillery, those guys. Felt like only one gun fired there. Alright, something took that out. Oh, nice. Let's continue roasting then, Mr. OT-3485 Flame. I like that. It's got some distance. Nice, nice kill. Alright, well, while that's going on, let's start repairing the stuff we know we can get to. That's the easy thing to do here. Alright, so you could grab that. You could grab that. That's an aircraft. Where's our lanes work? Of course I didn't shoot it. Oh my god, come on, drive. Do I want to grab all this stuff for the risk of losing a bunch of stuff? Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it! Oh, come on, shoot it! Oh. That didn't kill anything. Was it targeting my lands work? That was the world's worst. Okay. Not complaining. Alright guys, I will pause this here and I will go out and scavenge the battlefield. Okay, we have salvaged what we can from the battlefield. So, as I pointed out before on the bridge, PZ3J and a second PZ3J couldn't grab the Martyr 2. It was too destroyed. Bunch of little Opal Blitz transports, and then there was this... no, that's an Opal Blitz transport too. We've just shot the crap out of it, so it doesn't look very good. Absolutely tons of Opal Blitzes, actually. Little SDKFC 251-1C, so that's just a half track. There's a 250/1, so that's the short half track. Blown out 250/1, a PZ2L, so a Luke's, I believe. Yep, Luke's. And then 251-1C, a Martyr 2, another 251-1. I'm presuming that was a Panzer 4 of some type. I don't know where its turret went, but it went boom. And then what's that down there? 204F, so that's a French vehicle. Armored car that the Germans have reappropriated. Completely blown out Opal Blitz there. Martyr 2. Lots of chaos right there. That looks like a 221. Yep, 221. And then over here, there was this little PZ3J that was... that don't look like a J. L60. That's a long... that's a... okay, yeah, so that's the super long 5 centimeter. That could be what this is. This could be a PZ3. Sometimes the PZ3 and PZ4 look similar. That looks more like a PZ3 hull than a PZ4. If I look back at this guy... yeah, so I think that was another PZ3J, if I recall. Because here's the PZ4 hull, which is just a slightly more angled at the front, whereas this one over here, sorry, bouncing back and forth, is not angled at all. It's just a square. See how it's, or a rectangle? See how that's a rectangle? Whereas the 4 over here has an angle at the front there. So I think that was the only 4 we saw on the battlefield. We took it out quite easily with the T-34-85, but the 85 should take out a PZ4 pretty easily. They had this little 3.7 centimeter flak. For a moment, I thought this was the one that carried like the 88 on it. I was like, oh, that's gotta die quick. And then another 251. Well, this is a 251 too, so it's got a mortar in it. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So this was like a armored, like mechanized Panzer Grenadier or whatever, Martyr 2 there. We saw Brandenburgers, we saw all sorts of elite infantry. We mowed them down though. Our defensive position was pretty amazing, and this T-34-85, this guy here, he did an absolute phenomenal job. Is that... I wish I could make this bigger for you guys, but it shows that he took out 29 infantry and 5 tanks. So that's pretty awesome. Oh, holy cow. This T-34 says 121 and 20. So, I mean, that could include gun teams and things like that, but wow, that T-34 1943 did great. Anyways, I think we made the right call here. I think having just a minimal amount of troops over here to make sure they weren't coming this way was a great idea. But it also let us see them send 3 vehicles down the down the bridge, and that allowed us to react fairly quickly with our T-34-85. So that was pretty awesome. In the future, I'm going to need to sprinkle in like Su-85s and Su-100s earlier into the battle, but we'll be able to design our forces that way. But let's get out of this, see how we did. So lost 36, 7 of them were the AI, killed a boatload, absolute boatload of the enemy. And here's our reward. So 2.5 research, nothing to write home about, some currency, 1.2 support star, not great, and a bunch of ammunition. Not like we truly needed it. Oh, except we did, because I screwed up at the end of that battle. I didn't put all of my supply trucks next to my tanks, so... but, I mean, we still have tons of ammunition. I always recommend at the end of a battle, put your supply trucks by your tanks. It really, really helps. Man, they had so many Opal Blitz transports. That's pretty crazy. But sell off all of that. So 867 once we sell off the German gear we don't need, which isn't terrible. As far as casualties, so something was completely wiped out in 1. 22. I think that was a rifle squad. Yeah, we lost a whole rifle squad. And... Alright. Didn't lose much over here. I think a rifle squad and a commissar is probably what we lost there. That 45 mil, I mean, whatever. That doesn't matter. We lost somebody in that. Interesting. Poor guy. I didn't realize that that got hit. But makes sense. It did take a... Did get hit in the side, I think, maybe by one of those PZ3Js. But otherwise, very, very light work there. None of our T-34s took casualties. Yeah, we lost a rifle squad. Oh, well. So, pretty good. We'll be on the attack next time. We won't have enough research to unlock anything, but hopefully there's a research mission somewhere hidden away and we can unlock SU-85s and push into SU-100s, and then I'll feel really good for when Tigers hit the battlefield, because the SU-100 can definitely take those out. As always, guys, thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, I greatly appreciate you. Please like, comment, subscribe. Greatly helps out the channel. We are making leaps and bounds in subscribers, viewership, all of that. It really keeps me motivated, and it tells me what you like, especially when you guys comment. Really helps me figure out what sort of videos you guys like, my style of play, all of that. Anyways, that is enough from me. As always, guys, until next time.